Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Sparrow123 and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Ultra Sun. In the last episode we took care of Kahuna Olivia, and in today's episode we're gonna be starting off talking to the professor because we got 20 totem stickers and we now received a totem Gumshoes. He will be added to the Pokédex because we of course have not caught one of these fellows. He's now registered. We've got our first totem Pokemon. I actually did not want to give him a name. Let me just keep it at that, because he is not joining the team or anything. I just wanted to show off every 20 you get one of the totem Pokemons that you faced off. And since we're playing Ultra Sun, we do get the Gumshoes here, which is pretty cool. He has adaptability, and he is absolutely a massive lad. So yeah, that's pretty cool that we can get that here. I'm actually gonna use Fly here to get away, just to get to our destination a whole lot quicker. But we're gonna fly, and we're actually gonna put that boy into the box as well, because I do not want to get like a lot of experience the entire time for that Pokemon and seeing it level up. So let me just put this bad boy in the box. So let's just go right here and put him in the box. Right, he's good right there, because he's not on the main squadron, as I've said before. Let's head out and let's actually go to the destination that we want to go to. We actually have quite a couple things to do in today's episode, or that I want to try and get done. As we have a few battles still to go through. Repel we're off. I actually think we're fine without a repel here. First things first, we're gonna ignore the big ass building. And we're actually gonna go. We can't ignore the big ass building yet, it seems. Oh, we actually can. Aha. So I want to go to this beach, because in this beach I know there's multiple trainers that we can fight. So we're just gonna go ahead and explore it. I think they might all be swimmers. So we might have to. No, thank you. I do not want to become a Pyukumuku chucker. There's Sandy Ghast. Why don't we do... Okay, Soda Pop. Alright. Thank you. And there's more Sandy Ghast. And I actually do think we're gonna have to go in the water here. And with that note, I will go ahead and go to the back. And nope, wrong part. We're gonna go spray a Super Repel. And since we're in the water, it's probably not a great idea to have... Oh gosh darn it, those are wild Pokemon, okay. So we need to ignore them, because they're just tentacles. Alright, so let's get rid of ourselves here by running away. Because I do not want to encounter like many Pokemon during this. We just need to fight all these trainers. A Pearl String, look at that. Brother, I had no chance. I've sprayed a Repel, like why are they still coming for me? I kind of dislike that about these games, how repels don't keep you away from those aggressive Pokemon. It's just annoying, man. Like, why? At least we can luckily still escape every time, but you know, it's just, I don't know, I think it's a bit annoying. Aha, first trainer found. I do believe there is a multitude of them in this area. We have a Alicia with Pelipper. Alright, so Alicia with the Pelipper. We're gonna go... He's gonna drizzle, alright. Well, luckily, a Pelipper, we can actually just Rock Slide. And hopefully take out in one hit. Yes, we do, because we are a powerful Pupitar. Alright. I was gonna contemplate maybe switching Drax around, because he's not gonna be the best against these typings. Or these Pokemon, rather. But I think we'll manage. If we need to switch, we can always switch out. Looks like we're just going around a big old island. Not a single trainer in sight. Let's grab these black glasses. Yo, always helpful. Increasing them dark type attacks. That we actually do have on one of our Pokemon, but it won't be used so much for now. Maybe down the future. For certain fights, we might need it. Up next, we have a swimmer Lawrence with a Basculin. I think we can take a Basculin with our Pupitar. It's mostly a physical attacker as well. Some honestly, I think we can take an Aqua Tail here. It's gonna hurt. Never mind, we just do not take it. Alright, well, lesson learned. Lesson definitely learned. Let's not use Pupitar for the most of these water types. And I think we'll be way better off fighting these trainers with just our other Pokemon. We have them for a reason. We have the experience share on for a reason. You know, if there's just certain situations where a couple of our Pokemon will not be performing well, it's honestly just best to just stay in or like a switch around with the team and do the best with the other Pokemon. So right here we're just gonna keep Fury attacking. I think it's just a solid move to go for every time. We hit 5, it guarantees the Oko on almost everything that's like neutral. So it's just perfect. We just go down, easy peasy, we get a lot of experience. Unfortunately now Pupitar does not get a lot of experience, but oh well. Let's go for the bag. And let's go for a revive. We have plenty. That's why we bought a couple. And then Super Potion. We still have a decent amount as well, so we'll be able to live on with it. Alright, let's continue on in this swimming area, exploratizing, trying to catch all these swimmers. Because we want the experience as much as we can get. Every time I keep saying it. There's certain areas where, you know, we might not need as much, but I don't want to backtrack to this area just yet. Or later on, because then I just know I won't do it, you know. I think this is just a Goldeen, you know. Basculin is at least a bit, like, offensive. Goldeen is really nothing. We flinch it anyway with Rock Slide, and we can break to finish off the Goldeen. Alright, we have a Staryu once again. I'm not too afraid of Staryu as well. Staryu is not that powerful of a Pokemon, so I'm very confident we can take this with Pupitar. Yes sir, Rock Slide just takes it out. And we can get away by using our sneaky boy here, which is fantastic. Alright, we need to find a couple more. Looks like we found another one. About us swimmers, yeah. Let's see what the swimmer has in store for us. A Gyarados, oh yo, hey brother. If this thing hits me with a water move, we are dead for sure. But if we can hit it here, oh, Intimidate. Never mind. Yeah, no. We are not killing that thing, and he is definitely killing us. I'm gonna go for Woody. I think Woody is actually a pretty safe bet here. I'm running away like child with the Pupitar. He's gonna leer me. Damn it, we could have gone away with a nice and Rock Slide. But we're just gonna go for Fury Attack here. It's nice and neutral. Yeah, I was thinking it's not gonna be a 2-hit KO. Because Gyarados actually has decent defense. Trash will hurt us. And we can now finish off with the Fury Attack. Down goes Gyarados. Easy peasy. A battle defeated once again. Alright, so there's an item right next to the fellow. Let's grab that. The Dive Ball. Yes, sir. Give me that. Repeller off. Let's spray that bitch again. Let's see. We have yet another Swimster. And I think that pretty much sums up all the swimmers I have to beat in this area. I'm pretty sure there's just apparently a black belt that I'm supposed to find. I'm assuming he must be on the beach that I've somehow missed. I guess we'll see. Pyukumuku is once again nothing really I'm terrified of. It does have inners out, so it could hurt us quite a lot. Of course he misses. He goes for the Curse, which is definitely annoying. Because he's gonna rise his defense and attack. Rock Slide should still be... Oh, definitely not the 2-hit KO. My goodness, never mind. Luckily we do flinch it though. And I think we are switching out of this bad boy. Because we're not gonna do much. I'm thinking who would be probably best suited for us. I'm thinking maybe Madonna. Because at least he's not buffing his special side. Even though we're not going to be able to do too much. He's safeguarding, alright. We're just going to Disarming Voice. Just see how much that does. Yeah, alright. Oh, that was a crit even, and that almost did nothing, but it's fine. We'll just go for another one. He's countering, that's funny. We're using special moves. Is this really the only thing it can do? That's kind of funny. He's cursing, alright then bro. Curse even more, I guess. His attack and defense rise even more. That's not problematic whatsoever. He's countering. Bro, it's his only moveset. I'm glad we just swapped to a special attacker, even though it still went kinda slow. Innards out's not gonna hurt us because we didn't just one-shot it whatsoever. Madonna gets to level 32. My goodness, she is getting them levels. Quite a lot, which is crazy. Alright, so we have this item. Let's see what it is. A nice antidote. Alright, let's see if we can find this black belt now, eh? Because there should be one apparently here. And I guess I must have completely like missed him or something. Or maybe he's like above there. No, doesn't seem to be. I'm sure he wasn't on the island. Or maybe my information was incorrect. Don't know. Doesn't matter. If it's just one trainer, it's fine. There's not like an important trainer here. Anyway, I do see that sticker there, and I might as well just grab it, you know. It's just worth grabbing. We might get to 40, and then I can show off the next one you're supposed to get. We're back into the Grand Resort. Let's see here. I do believe... Yes, if we go here, a tiny cutscene will go off. And I do believe if we talk even more to her... we're gonna... Apparently this is Master Chooster, a Pikachu who is a celebrity. And this lady is being an annoying woman. I will step in. And we're gonna battle her, because I remembered this was a battle that we could do as well. So we are definitely doing that. Reporter Rita, who has a Miltank, oh boy. Miltank, the nightmare of many trainers of Pokemon who have played through the Johto games. Hard Gold, Soul Silver, or Gold and Silver for the OGs, you know. Let's do some Rock Slide, let's see how much damage we do. That's respectable damage. And honestly, I think I'm gonna go for a Bulldoze, so maybe the turn afterwards we can outspeed. That would be fantastic even. Slightly less damage, so I think we're gonna need another Rock Slide though. We don't outspeed, but he's biting. And honestly, that's more than fine, because he's gonna die here, pretty sure, yup. Beautiful. Miltank defeated. This should give quite a lot of experience. Woody gets to level 32. And Jesse, alright. We're seeing something happen here. Drax is pretty much the only one being used. Wow, but freedom of the press. Yo, Master Chu is very happy with us. That's glad. Yo, Master Chu gave us an item, the Picanium Z. Yes, also very handy. If you have a Pikachu on your squad, if you're using a Pikachu, you get the Picanium Z, which is pretty cool that you can get that from here. If you still have a Pikachu on the team and you know you still haven't evolved it to the Raichu, then that is definitely what you should do. All right, so let's get in here and. Faba is here once again. So, you've come at last. Ah, but forgive me, I have yet to introduce myself. You may call me Faba. I told you before that I would show you someplace astounding, right? Well, that wondrous place is Aether Paradise. Let me tell you about Aether Paradise. Just as the name suggests, Aether Paradise is a veritable paradise for Pokemon that floats far out into the sea surrounding Alola, in an artificial island made entirely by human technology for the protection of Pokemon. Of course, I'm an adult who keeps his promises, so I will prove to you that all I've told you is the absolute truth with a tour of Aether Paradise. You will come, won't you? Actually, not at this moment. Yes, well, children are often frivolous and aimless to properly think about it. I mean, they value their freedom so, but the answer that I want to hear from you is a freestanding yes, so let's hear it. Yes, but we actually don't want to do that yet, because I do believe there's 3 trainers here that we can fight and that we will fight. Aha! I think right here is 2 of them, because one of them is just a double battle. Yes, stop them and interfere, because we want to battle these ladies. See what they have, you know? Terra and Tina. With both Oricorios, so it's still fantastic that we're leading with a Pupitar still. Our big lad. Coming in clutch. I will Rock Slide. And I will go for just Fury Attack, I think, on the electric one. Because I think he's a bit bulkier, or is going to take it better. But he might... No, he's not going to die. Alright, well, he definitely will die from the Rock Slide here. He's going to Air Cutter. That does some okay damage. He's also going to Air Cutter. Okay damage. Alright, boom, big damage. The other Oricorio, of course, lives. Which was expected. Get lots of experience. Drags to level 32 already. He caught up very quickly there, which is what we want to see. We're going to go for another Rock Slide, and then we're going to go for just Fury Attack, because Fury Attack should take this Oricorio down. No problem. We've beaten the double battle. Nice and easy. Alright, we're getting lots and lots of experience, which is what we want. These ladies apparently didn't seem happy that we beat them. God damn it. Machamp is being a very nice lad and is going to give us Attract. Alright, a nice TM that I basically never use, but you know what, it's fine. Let's see if this lady wants to fight us. I think so. Maybe. Just kidding, messing with you. Battle me. Yes, I will battle you. She is holding a Murkrow. Will she fight with a Murkrow? Veteran Kiara. No, a Trumbeak. Yo, a Trumbeak though. That's great for us. That's very great for us because we can definitely take abuse of a nice and Rock Slide. Luckily, he missed the Supersonic, because that would have been pain in the ass for sure to deal with. Alright, boom, beautiful, nice and done. With that, we've beaten another lady. And she's gonna give us a Metronome. Alright, so the move or an item that keeps increasing the damage if you keep using the same move. So now we have 22 totem stickers. And I do believe, aha, yeah, the Crabrawler lady. We're definitely gonna get Woody out in front here. And I think we're just gonna, for the one time, we're gonna, nope. A Hyper Potion, we have more than enough. Might use them. Might as well use them. And let's talk to this lady, because I do believe this is the last trainer in this area that we can fight before heading off to the actual Aether Paradise. Which is definitely a thing I want to get done in today's episode still. Because we've done quite a lot of battling. And we need to get some story out of the way as well. Which is why I'm not really going over this dialogue, because it's not really necessary. We just need to battle these fools. And then we actually go on with the journey. We have some dialogue to go through. Crabrawler, alright. Let's go for, you know what, let's test the Beak Blast here for once. And here we go, Beak Blast going off. Boom, of course it was going to be a one-shot. We burned it as well, thanks to the handy dandy Beak Blast extra edition. So just in case you don't finish off their Pokemon, you just burn them and basically cripple them. So it's an interesting move, you know. Alright, so now that we've defeated all these trainers that I wanted to defeat, we're gonna go talk to Faba. And this time we are gonna send stay yes. Yes. Good, good, Daniel, come with me. Aether Paradise will amaze you. Wait, take me too. Oh, even Kahuna Olivia has come to see you off. As a Kahuna, I look after all the trial goers who come to my island. They're like my own children. Not that I've got any, I've never even gotten married. Listen up, you two. Your greatest opponent is always yourself. Your greatest ally is the Pokemon beside you. Thanks, are you coming too, Professor? I've got my own business to attend to. You go see all the amazing tech that Aether's developing and tell me about it later, yeah? That's right, I'll see you on the next island. Ula Ula Island, yeah? Then let's meet up at Mali Garden. Yep, it's goodbye, Akala Island. So, I guess we can come back anytime you want, huh? Then let us enjoy an adventure upon that grand vessel that will take us across the high seas, by which I mean to say the ferry. Alright, let's go across the ferry indeed. Big ferry of Aether Foundation. Can you believe a big hunk of iron like Aether Paradise can float in the sea? And it's all because of the Pokémon holding it up. Did you know that, Sparrow? I knew that. Oh, I thought I finally had one up on you. Oh, I can't wait to actually see inside the Aether Paradise for myself. Well, we're off to the area that we saw the introduction screen in, if you remember correctly, a couple episodes ago. Well, multiple episodes ago, actually. The very first one, we saw this opening cutscene that happened in the Aether Paradise. And now we are going there, so yeah. Excited to see this place once again. It is a beautiful area. Very, very cool music as well. And looks like we have arrived at our destination. Here we are, you two. This is Aether Paradise. Sudowoodo and the young goose. Going up the elevator. Look at them. Enjoying a good time. Aether Paradise is a facility created for the conservation of Pokémon and has been outfitted with all of the latest technology for this purpose. Downstairs our team works on developing new Pokeballs and more. Yes, all for the sake of Pokémon conservation. Though you will not be able to use any of your Pokeballs within Aether Paradise, a jamming signal is broadcast throughout the facility to prevent them from functioning. Well, shit. That's crazy. Look who we have here. Excuse me, Mr. Faba. Yes, excuse you. What is the meaning of that form of address? I have a title for a reason. How else will anyone know how important I am? Yes, Branchy Faba. Now I must go speak with the president about the conservation efforts on Akala, show these children around, and then take them to meet the president as well. Alright, so looks like he is dipping off. He has important things to do. Phew. Welcome to the Aether Paradise, Sparrow and How. My name is Wiki. Nice to meet you. Wait, you know who we are? How'd you know that? One of our employees told me about your meeting on Agila Island, and of course I heard how you help protect the Pokémon there too, young Mr. How. Thank you very much. Let me show you around. The main entrance is up above us. And the elevator comes down again. Look at that. Hey, here's a button. Let's push it. Alright, well, every kid's instinct, you know, you see a button and you just press it. It's just, you just, normal. Normal to do all that. Look at this place, man. This is the main entrance. You can have your Pokemon taken care of at the reception desk there if they need it. Sparrow, you and How are both trials goers, aren't you? Aren't you hoping to become champions? I suppose you must be around 11 then? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I took a first chance I had to join in the Island Challenge once I turned 11. Cause someday I really want to be able to beat my Grams, but he's way too strong. So for now I'll just enjoy my Island Challenge. How lovely for you. I suppose all children must yearn to take a journey of their own choosing when they get to be your age. Though you're hardly just children anymore. Trainers are like parents to their Pokemon. Sparrow, How would you like to see the conversation area upstairs? Here's the button. Let's push it. Let's push it indeed. Another button press. Aha, here we have it. Aether Paradise is a safe haven for all Pokemon. For this reason, the use of Pokeballs is strictly forbidden within the conservation area. Wow! We keep Pokemon that have been targeted by Team Skull here, and we also try to support Pokemon that need a little extra protection, like Corsola for example. They are quite terribly overhunted by a Pokemon called Marini. I hope you don't mind if I read a passage from my old Pokedex. I traveled through Kanto before when I was younger, you see. Look at them, just peaceful life. Corsola. In Alola, where the natural enemies Marini are plentiful, many Corsola have stubby branches on their heads. Yeah, my Gramsara is always saying that nature's got its cruel side, sure as it gives its blessings. But can the Aether Foundation really protect all the Pokemon that are out there? Nature does have its own balance, of course. It can be difficult to judge just how much we humans should try to affect that, can it? That's pretty amazing. The Aether Foundation seems awesome. But why'd you bother setting up a branch in a place like Alola? I couldn't say. It's hard to know for sure what our president is thinking sometimes. If you'd like to meet President Lucamine, she should be here in the conversation area now. Yes, I would very much like to meet with her, because there's gonna be something happening once again. And we need to walk all around the area as we're used to, because we can't cross. But look at that. Look how cool this looks. The Brawler, Starmie just running around. Let's see in the water here, Cursula. This place just, it looks so dope, man. It is such a cool area, I think. I've always thought it looks super, super cool. And like a nature reserve for Pokemon, you know. You can see the Sudowoodo creeping behind the trees or walking behind the trees. Like, this shit used to blow me away when I was a kid. It still blows me away, you know? Pokemon is still one of my favorite games ever. If you guys didn't know that yet, you know, by now. My sweet Pokemon, I promise I'll keep you safe. I'll protect you with my love. Ah. Some whispering between them two. You must be Sparrow and How. Welcome to the Aether Paradise, the Aether Foundation's own private island. I am the president of the foundation, but please just call me Lucamine. I'm so glad that we got to meet. I'm so glad there are people like you who travel the islands to learn more about Pokemon, but there are also those unfortunate people who harm Pokemon for their own selfish reasons or even for profit. And that is why I am here. I will be like a mother to all of those poor Pokemon and shower them with love. Even Pokemon from distant worlds far from the Alola region are worthy of my love. Wow, Miss Lucamine, I don't know how you do all this. You're like not even that much older than us. Oh, you sweet boy. I'm already over 40. You are? Damn, bro, my boy flirting. Wait, what? Oh, you. The right style does wonders, you know. And how? Your style is a bit wanting, hmm? I'll have to take you out sometime and help you pick a smashing outfit. Like what to wear? I don't think anyone else could pull off that kind of look except maybe Lily. Oh, don't you worry. You just leave everything up to me. Trust me, children. We'd all be much happier if they'd only listen to the adults around them. Oh boy, something is definitely happening here. That tremor. Did something happen on the lower left floors? Something weird is definitely happening. And we have a cutscene. A wild, strange creature appeared. You are. Have you come from a distant world? Venomeno. Miss Lucamine, stand back. That thing's not right. You poor creature. Alright, let's go speak to it. Venomenon. Sounds like a Digimon. We are fighting our very first Ultra Beast. Question marks appeared. And he got a defense buff, alright. We have Woody out in front. Definitely not what I wanted. Definitely wanted to have Drax up front. But hey, here we are now, I guess. I know its defenses are still very, very weak. I guess we'll go for Brick Break, see how it goes. It's neutral. Venoshock is gonna hit us. This is okay damage. We'll go for a Brick Break. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing. Let's just go for a Beak Blast here. So we can burn it as well, do some extra chip damage to it. I think that'll be pretty smart. Oh no, it needs to be a physical hit, I assume. Yeah, at least that does great damage though. We can go for it again. Goes for Venoshock. Just keeps going for Venoshock. Nothing really too worrying. Beak Blast once again. We actually kill it because of a critical hit. Beautiful job, Woody. Get that big experience from me, buddy. Alright, so that kind of worked out still. Was hoping Drax was going to be in front there because he needs the most experience out of all my Pokemon, but that's fine. Guess I should have checked or remembered that I changed them. The unidentified creature disappeared. So it's true, I still need that Pokemon. I need to get it back. Miss Lusamine, are you okay? That Ultra Beast just now, it came from the other end of the Ultra Wormhole. It is a being from another world. A world that you know as Ultra Space. Who the... Seriously, what's with that getup? These are my guests, the Ultra Recon Squad. They have been giving the Foundation advice about the Ultra Beasts. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Don't say. And I'm Zossie. Ultra Wormholes? We came to the Alola region for another world by passing through an Ultra Wormhole. We came from a world of darkness whose light was stolen by the one called Necrozma. See, this Necrozma is like unbelievable strong. It can wield light however it likes, and sure, it does run wild sometimes, but it also shares this mysterious light it has with others too. But everything will be fine. If this Necrozma or even an Ultra Beast like the one we just saw should come to this world from another, the Aether Foundation will be prepared to protect the light of Alola. Rest easy, we'll not need to worry about a thing. Well, alright. Wiki, these two are still in the middle of their island challenge, aren't they? Please deliver them to the next island. Oh, at once, ma'am. I will go to check that none of our poor resident Pokemon came to any harm, and I need to speak with Mr. Faba about exactly what happened downstairs. Maybe that our experiments to open an Ultra Wormhole are not going as well as we'd hoped. I'll see the two of you to Ula Ula Island then. Alright, so we are heading off towards our next journey, next island, next big part of our adventure. I'm excited for that, for sure. Always excited to a new journey, a new place. I never thought I'd actually get to see the Ultra Wormhole in my life. Never mind meeting people from another island, another world. Man, the surprises just never stop coming. We've got to tell Professor Burnett about these the next time we see her. I'm glad you feel that way. What happened here today was a surprise to us as well. But I was very glad to get to meet you both. Please take this as a reminder for your visit. Some malasadas for how. Of course, man gets food. He's very happy. Isn't it crazy how malasada stays even better when you eat them together with someone else? Yes, I think I know what you mean. Meals always taste better when you share them with the ones you love. And for you, Sparrow, a TM for the move Psychic. Hey, yo. A nice free TM for Psychic. We'll take that. I don't know if any of our Pokemon can benefit from that, but fuck it. You know, might be good. I hope you both have wondrous adventures on your island challenge. We will, thanks, Mrs. Wiki. Alright, so we're taking the boat ride this time to our next island. Oh, my heart's still kinda racing, you know. The Ultra Wormhole is real and Ultra Beasts are real too. And now this Ultra Recon Squad too. The world is just way too big. I bet we'll discover even more new things on the next island too. We're gonna need all the energy we can get. Time to dig in. Guy munching away. You want the malasada? Looks like we said yes. Ah, so good. Shoot, I already ate the whole thing. Well, damn, brother. Don't freaking eat the whole thing in one go. Never do that. Always save a little if you're, you know, eat some good things. Ula Ula Island. We have made it, ladies and gentlemen, to the third island. Which is definitely my favorite island of all the four. Alright. We are here. Land ahoy, alright, terra firma underfoot again. Ula Ula Island is like another totally different place than Mille Mille or Akala, huh? We're supposed to meet up with the professor, right? Where was it? Mally Garden? Why do you want us to go to the garden? Guess we'll find out when we get there, right? Yeah, I guess so. We've made it to Ula Ula Island now, and that means another new island Pokédex for you, big boy. Fill her up. Alright, so indeed. Now, I know there's a rival fight coming, but I'm actually unsure on is it before the Pokemon Center or after. And for that reason, since I don't want this episode to be any much longer, I will just save my game right here. Oh shit. And just accidentally bonked against my desk. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed today's episode of Pokemon Ultra Sun. We did quite a lot of progress in today's episode. Did a lot of training, got through the Aether Paradise, and now here we are on the 3rd island, on our way to some new adventures on this island. More new trials to do, and on our way to a new Kahuna to fight. So yeah, hopefully you guys all are stoked for the next episode as much as I am, because I am ready to play more of this game. See you guys all in the next one.